Hello everyone, and welcome to another DB Overland adventure. And today's adventure is I'm working on my own backcountry discovery route through Wyoming from north to south. And today's adventure is going to be pre-running some of the routes that I have picked out. So come join me for this fun, very wet weekend adventure.
Good old Mother Nature decided to join me on this weekend's adventure. Before heading out, I checked the forecast and it was only predicted for about 30% chance of rain over the weekend. And unfortunately, it looks like I hit the 30% chance. Hopefully, this rain isn't going to be too much of a burden trying to traverse the designated route that I have mapped out. But farther down the road, things kind of change for the worst. Now, Wyoming already has a BDR route established. And you may be wondering, well, why am I creating my own? Well, to be honest, I feel like there's a big part of Wyoming that the BDR misses. And if you're traveling from south to north, the BDR route literally dead ends up against Native American land. And I feel like the trail shouldn't end like that. I feel like it should end at a town or relatively close to a town. And that's why I'm putting together my own route, because I want it to focus going up into the mountains, but also I want it to focus down in the valley where the high desert is, because there's so much amazing things down in the desert. And also there's a lot of really unique, fun two-track routes that I think everybody would really enjoy traveling on.
Well, I have hit a section that I was afraid of. I am first gear, high range, crawling at about 10 miles an hour, just so that way I stay on the road. And I'm trying to do as minimal impact as possible. And what kind of sucks is it would be a big back step or backtrack right now. But I will do it if it gets worse. If it definitely gets worse, then I will just backtrack and take the highway down to camp. But yep. Fun. And I'm not aired down either. I'm still at highway pressure, and I know that'll help out tremendously. But my thought is I'll just go nice and slow, 10 miles an hour, keep her on the road. Whee, going sideways. And I'll just inch along. Wow, look at the colors of those hillsides. That's awesome. But anyways, yeah, a lot of alkali, a lot of nastiness, a lot of just, yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. I'd like to get into camp around 2-3. I know that seems a little early, but with the weather and stuff, it'd be nice to set up and set up a good fort, I guess, set up camp before it gets too late and the weather kicks in more, because we've been getting the rainstorms more in the evenings and at night than during the day. So I don't want to be coming in too late and have to deal with that. So, oh wow. here is a section that the water has eroded away. Wow, nice. Well, nice and easy through here. Ooh, dang. Is the trailer still back there? It's still back there, okay. Man. So, slow and steady, we'll make it. We'll make it. I give you Steamship Rock. Gosh, it's beautiful out here. And the rain has stopped. Yay! Oh my goodness. What fun. Nah, it's actually turning into a really nice drive, other than the roads are getting a little slick. But you can see the poor truck. I'm gonna have to stop at a car wash. But look at this. I mean, so it's really cool because with all the rain, Wyoming has just been so green. And again, it's not normal, but even the cactus are thriving out here. Check this out. So this is the biggest cactus that we get. And these right here, these guys, are going to turn into flowers. And when they bloom, it is so beautiful. They're like a yellow and a pink. And I can't see any around me right now that are bloomed to show you. But you know when the desert gets a lot of rain, because then the cactuses, they flower like crazy. And just makes it gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Well, I think I'm gonna stretch my legs a little bit and then continue on down the road. I'm not too far away from Grable, and from there I think I'm going to head into town and wash the truck off, and then I think I'll just take the highway to camp, and because right now Wyoming is just too wet to travel off-road right now. So today's adventure has been fun so far, but I really don't want to push my luck. But Steamship Rock, everybody, how cool is that?
The desert was looking absolutely gorgeous, and with this additional rain, it was making the plants just absolutely thrive with their colors, and it was really amazing to admire. When I was admiring Steamship Rock, I noticed that there was a lot of water down in the drainage, and our route is going to take us across that drainage. This is what I was hoping I would not run into today. It looks like with the amount of water coming down through this drainage from all the rain, caused a log jam where the culvert runs underneath the road. Now, I really debated about turning around and heading back, but I did not want to do any more damage to the road, and also the spots that I encountered that were really difficult, I knew they would be even worse. I studied the water for quite some time, really studying it. I actually used my camera to zoom in on some areas to see if I thought there was any undercut into the road. And so I decided to go ahead and pursue crossing this very cautiously. My foot was hovering over the brake the entire time. That way, if there was any shifting in the truck, I could stop immediately and try to back up. And so just very slowly I moved forward. Everything was feeling pretty good. And I made it across with no issues. It's truly amazing the power of Mother Nature. My luck after the water crossing did not get much better. I kept on hitting super slick sections of the road, and I kept sliding into the ditches, which made it extremely difficult, plus the trailer. Even if I didn't have the trailer, it was just a complete nightmare. And I was doing everything that I can, focusing extremely hard to keep the truck on the road, and I was actually trying to keep my wheel speed down super low, so then that way I wasn't tearing up the road really bad, and I wasn't covering the truck extremely bad with mud. Yeah, I'm ready to get off of this road, so hopefully things for us clear up and things get a little bit better.
Check this out. That cattle guard crossing is completely full of water. That just goes to show you how much it's been raining out here. Oh my gosh. Insane. Just absolutely insane. Well, let's continue on. The road is drying up a little bit for me, so I've decided to make the decision to head over to Devil's Kitchen and show you guys how beautiful that spot is. Maybe. Woo. Okay, the road that I was on was pretty good, but this road, boy, oh boy. It looks dry over that way though. Looks dry. Over there. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh. It's not that far to it. But if I'm like 5 miles an hour right now. Just chug-a-lug-a-luggin'. Man. There we go. I'd really like to show you guys this place. And also, it could be completely different with all this rain that we've had, which would be really cool to experience. So, we'll just slowly make our way over there, I guess.
Welcome to the Devil's Kitchen.
Absolutely amazing. Check it out. Well, I'm standing behind the truck because if I move around from behind the truck, it's nasty windy. And I've got a rule of thumb that when I'm traveling solo, I don't shut off my truck. It's just a safety thing that I like to do in case it doesn't want to start for some reason. So I'm gonna let her sit right there, all nasty and gooey. And I'm gonna walk out there for you guys to get a different angle from or of the Devil's Kitchen. So let's take a walk down that way. I battled the muddy roads for a little bit longer, and eventually I was able to make it to pavement, which was a huge relief. And I was only a little ways from Grable, so once I got into Grable, I stopped by the car wash, got the exterior of the truck relatively clean so that way I could set up the tent and work around the truck and not just be completely covered in mud. I'll let that dry for a minute and then I'll kind of buff it out so then that way I can see out of it. But geez, oh, just sucky. It is what it is, though. It's all part of the adventure. Yay! All right, well, I'm gonna get these mirrors cleaned and then let's head on over to Tinsley, Wyoming and find ourselves a nice place to camp before the bad weather kicks in. But as of right now, it's holding out, which is good. There we go, finally got him over. Looks like I got company tonight. I wasn't thinking about having any company. I thought I was going to be soloing it, but I guess not. Sweet. And I think... Okay. I think that'll work. My venture has officially come to an end. I had no clue Dylan and some of his friends were here in Tinsleep, and they are here because it is one of Dylan's friends' bachelor party. And sweet, I get to hang out with them tonight versus being here by myself. And it is busy. It is busy. But hey, it's all good. Sounds like we're gonna have a good time tonight. So I think I'm gonna just call the video right here. Well, I hope you enjoyed my crazy adventure across a very wet desert land. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. Hit that notification bell so that way you guys can be on top of it when they are released. And until next time, we'll see you guys out on the trail. About 10 steps and you're 2 inches taller than what you were. So come to Wyoming if you want to grow.